I'm Rachel, if we haven't met, and I'm just sharing a quick video on how my friends and my husband and I have done a dinner called Friendsentine in the past to celebrate the philia kind of love, not just the eros love, at Valentine's. So there's various versions, Palantines, Galantines, but we have gone with Friendsentine, and I thought I'd just share a little bit about what we've done and hopefully just throw a few ideas in your direction that you can take it and run with it and make it entirely your own, and that it might be something you can enjoy celebrating this year with some pals. So, I have some questions. What does a Friendsentine dinner look like? Cool. Is it like a normal dinner with mates? I think it can be. For us, we have made it a bit more of a celebration of friendship. We've put more effort in. We've thought a bit more about what we're going to cook, what would be joyful and encouraging and a nice bunch of people to hang out together. Particularly, it has been a diverse bunch in the sense it hasn't just been one friendship group. It has been pulling from people in different spheres and life stages and things like that, but it has been fairly casual in the invite, but still trying to do nice food. That's, again, not to earn credit with I'm an amazing cook, but like I want to give something lovely to my friends with that heart behind it. It would be, you know, if we could put bunting up, if we can do a nice dessert or a table setting, if you're a crafty kind, this is the time to let that shine. How would it be different to a normal dinner with friends? I think having an intentionality to it that we are here to celebrate and to just share reflections on, and by using creative means, we would do different things between main and dessert. I mean, if you want to go put a starter in, be my guest. But we have just done a little thing between the two, or like while pudding is being served, that kind of thing. So that's given a different theme each year, but something along the lines of, what does friendship mean to you? Tell me about a particular friendship that you enjoy, a particular memory. Can you create something on the theme of friendship? And then kind of everyone has about a minute. So if that's kind of, 5 guests, 15 guests, you kind of know roughly how long things are going to take. And everyone kind of essentially has a little chance to share something from a creative perspective or from a reflective perspective, essentially giving people a chance to have the metaphorical microphone when we aren't used to maybe having bigger dinners or people with different people who they might not know everybody. We can often talk over each other, or one person is talking all the time and other people aren't. So making sure everyone gets a chance to speak and be heard is a nice way of doing that. And I found it gives such deeper conversation because you're sharing something more meaningful about life, about a reflection, a story, an object, if you've made something. Different aspects, different themes could work. But you might think, you know what, for those people, getting them to all share a poem on this because I'm part of a writing group. That would be an obvious way of using that. Or actually just saying, you've got 1 minute to tell me about your first childhood best friend. Or you've got a minute to... What else could you do? Introduce an object that has meant something to you in a relationship that's been special to you in the past. Something like that. Again, work out what your own crowd could be up for. And if that's far too artsy and that's just going to make them all run for the hills, you'll hopefully know what to do. What made you choose to host this kind of event? Well, our society is obsessed with sex and relationships, aren't they? So why can't we have a bit of appreciation for what the Bible holds up really highly, which is friendship, and to give it a bit of a chance to step into the limelight when everything is red and pink and about the one special so-and-so. Praise the Lord, I'm married. That's a good thing. But also, we can celebrate other kinds of love and friendship. Particularly, I think, this time of year, if you don't care about it, you just don't care about it. But if you would really rather not be feeling how you're feeling around traditionally Valentine's, having something else to be a focus and having another way of celebrating can be a kindness, I think. Because again, it can either be one of those things complete past you by and you don't even care, or you are painfully aware that that's happening. And kind of whichever way it falls, it's kind of nice to celebrate friends, basically. So that is a thought at how have your friends responded. Surprisingly, they have remembered it. I don't have much more to share. Partly I haven't gone and asked them. But I feel like people enjoyed it. I feel like people have come back and people have remembered that we did it and kind of clocked that was the thing. So I guess people have seen that it was significant and that we value friendship and that it's worth celebrating. So from that perspective, thumbs up. And advice to someone who wants to host their own, I'd say if you're like me and struggle with the organisation, find someone else to do it with you, and enjoy that friendship because you're doing a thing together that you can then be blessed to be a blessing and share that out in your local community and enjoy the conversations you didn't imagine opening up because you're doing something on a theme and you can kind of get away with being a bit more rogue, saying you're doing this. People might just go with you on it and might be quite fun. So I wish you all the absolute best with it, and if you do end up doing it, I'd love to find out any pictures or words of reflection. I'm sure we could be doing it better ourselves, so I'd love to learn from you. But until next time, take care, God bless, goodbye.